Hello, Internet! This is C. Schrodinger's cat here with another episode of... What are we playing? Age of Engineering! Best intro. Did I show this last episode? I remember showing it, but I don't remember it during editing. But yeah, I did this thing. Shut up, Windows, and I did it while I was waiting for all the stuff to process. Client, please stop freezing. This is not done. I was in the middle of this, and then stuff got done, so I left, and yeah. It's mid process. Some of them got some patches around here, but that's for later to deal with. Right now, today we're gonna get UU matter production set up. So I got a mass fabricator and I got an HV transformer so that we don't have any more explosions like last episode. But so glass fiber cable, and this is not exactly true regulation, but it'll do. And then an HV transformer, boop, and this. And don't explode? Okay. And now this should just make UU matter. I haven't done UU matter since the last time. Basically, the last time I did UU matter, it looked like this, and it was an item, and you used it to craft stuff. It kind of like the Tech Reborn. Tech Reborn obviously being a port of the old IC2 version, so I've never used this liquid nonsense. So, UU matter 1 millibucket. I guess one round produces 1 millibucket. How much power is this draining? I mean a lot, but I turned the reactor off, because this filled up, but I guess now I can turn it back on and see whether or not this actually stays steady. This reactor is producing 280 EU per tick, which means that it is a net negative with this mass fabricator here. And I don't know how much this actually uses. It might use as much as you put into it, but well, obviously more than obviously not 2,000 EU per tick, because that caused an explosion that caused me to back up the world. But, I also don't know how much UU matter it takes to, make the thing, or even how you make it. So I guess, I guess I had to figure out how you actually take UU matter and turn it into something. To the wiki! One thing that we can do, and I forgot about this, to, ease the massive power cost, and we can cut it down by 90%. If we have a supply of scrap. Now, I don't think that this, I made 3 recyclers, and I don't think that'll be enough, from my past experiences with this mod. I don't know if they've changed it or not, but I used to get, like, 20 of these, and that would keep up, like, 1 mass fabricator, but maybe I'm misremembering or something, but I made some transformers, boop, and boop, and I guess I can just use this anyway, because it's lossless, so that's nice. Well, not lossless, but there's way less loss than... They're pretty expensive, but with our miner over there, we get a lot of diamonds, so I'm not worried. So, recyclers, no explosions. Yes, great. But also no power, so that's less great. What? Oh, I'm an idiot. I cut this off because I didn't want this using all of my power, because it was running for about 45 seconds and used this. So, no explosions now? Yes, okay, great. And then we can take the... Hold on, let me just get rid of... Let me just... Here we go. That fixes the problem. There we go. I don't want this using up all the power. If I'm gonna be cutting its power use in half by 10 times, then yeah. So I picked up the cobblestone and compacting drawer setup that we had from when we were doing the whatever we were doing. So I should be able to pull out of here, and I want to... Okay, I forgot to make an item filter. Hold on. And item filter. Because the recyclers can take anything, so I don't want it to pull out the double compress because I want to be efficient, even though, I don't know, let's probably collect, cobblestone faster than the recyclers. These three recyclers... I can't talk today. Faster than these three recyclers will use it, but if we do add more recyclers, it will be useful to have it be fairly efficient, because while these things are not especially expensive for us at this point, they are a pain in the ass to craft. So, yeah? Alright, insert. You gotta insert to have the item pipes do the item pipe thing. That's what you gotta do. That's what they teach you in item pipe school. And this shall recycle, and then we can take more item pipes. How come you're not putting them in here? Oh, I guess you're filling up these inventories first. There you go. Good job. Good job. And over here, and yes, it just reaches. And insert to here. When this, I think these only have a chance of producing scrap. Because there's no scrap coming out of them. So I'm guessing there's only a chance of producing it. These things can take any item, and it definitely looks like we're creating more cobblestone than we are these, so I'll probably have to make more, but for now, oh, it died. What? Where'd all the power go? What? Why do you not have enough power? What? How come you not has enough power? How much power do you use? Good God. Good God, sir. How much power? What is wrong with you? Hold on. Give me that. And let's see if this one stays up power. What? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Because this here, and then this, and then you're not sending out what is happening? What sort of drugs am I on? It was outputting power before. It was full of power. What is the problem? I don't understand. And now it's back. I broke and replaced the cable, and now it's back. So, bug, I guess. But these things are going. Oh, we got our first scrap. I have not extracted because I did not set these to always active, which I always forget to do. And then this is gonna bring this in here, and that should be good. Amplifier, 10,000. That's pretty cool. I like 10,000s. And boy, that uses that fast. Holy crapsters. But, I guess that's fine. We could boost this up a little bit more. I mean, we're not... basically, the only thing that's using the power from this nuclear reactor is the UU matter production. So, that's not the end of the world. And this thing lasts pretty long. It's only about... It's not even halfway depleted yet, and we have plenty of uranium. I'll show you that chest. I won't take anything out of it because it's a chest full of death and destruction and pain. Only pain comes from this chest, but this was one stack of uranium ore, and this will probably make about a stack of refined fuel or something more than that, and we use about 16 per cycle, so I think we're good. We're good on power. I guess... I mean, the next thing would be to try and automate the insertion of uranium, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that because I want to insert them. I don't want to insert them in the wrong places and then have it be explosions or worse yet, not a good EU output. So, yay! As for UU matter, it takes 120 millibuckets of UU matter to make 1 iridium. So, it's gonna be a while. Especially at this rate. I've been doing some stuff. I'm Steve's skin right now for some reason. I don't know why, but I loaded up the client and that's how I am. I was doing some stuff, worked out these pillars a little bit, got this sort of design on there, and that helps break up the really flat whiteness that was there. And it looks better, I think, from down here. I can't actually recall if I've looked at it from over here. But I think it does look better. This area up there still in need of a lot of work. This whole roof here, this whole flat black mess needs a lot of work. But, I did a little more stuff if I can slowly make my way over there. And I am almost there, I'm there. I made some overclock upgrades for the recyclers, so that now we're getting a surplus of scrap, and this is keeping this up. We got a 600 millibuckets, which is apparently a lot, because this has been running for a couple hours full of scrap. I'm on my 3rd cycle of uranium at this point. But yeah, for now, I went to the wiki and I looked up what, I looked up UU matter production, and basically what happens, how you do it is you get a scanner and you scan the item you want to replicate in this scanner here, and that requires some advanced circuits and advanced machine casings and all that crap. And then there's this pattern storage that's involved somehow. I haven't looked at the UIs, so I don't exactly know how, but this triggers age 7, so I assume it's necessary. I don't know how this all works. I'll know better when I can look at the UIs, but I haven't made them yet. And then after you put it in the pattern storage or something like that, you put it into the replicator, and this is where you replicate the pattern using UU matter. Now this requires a ass load of advanced circuits. It requires 12 advanced circuits, and it also requires these and that. So we need to make a lot of advanced circuits, and for these advanced circuits, we need a lot of empowered stuff. So that means that I need to automate the empower, which I should have done like 5 episodes ago when I made the empower. But I needed stuff so, frequently that I just dealt with it. But now, it is time to automate it. And now we have to cross the whole damn base. As the base gets bigger, it gets more annoying to walk around it, especially with my... That's not down to the empower. There's the empower. Alright, so it's fairly simple to automate this, I think. I haven't tried, but I think it's gonna involve a lot of item filters and a lot of piping. I'm gonna let's see. How uneloquently can I pipe this here? I'm assuming that I will reach new levels of unelegant piping, given the absurd. All right, does that get all of the things? Hold on. Perfect, nailed it. So I set all the conduit settings up, and I have the basic item filters. So this is gonna filter. If I put in, I guess I can just show you right now. If I put in, one of these, hold on, one of these, and one of these, it's not extracting for some reason, probably assuming I forgot to set. Yes, I did forget to set that. And that should take those out and put those all over there. And then I also I have this on in-out. This should insert redstonia crystal blocks. This is just for this one recipe. And once I get an empowered block, I'll set it for the extract. But I should be able to just set that right now, and I should keep that in there and empower it. So that's working. Appears to be working. Now I just wait, I guess. But I'm only able to fit 5 recipes in this one item filter, and there are more than 5 empower recipes. But I suppose I can always just add another input. Like I can bring the conduit around the other side of the thing, and that should take care of that. Now that we have an empowered block, I can set the filter. It took it out anyway. Apparently, if you have a filter in, if there's nothing in here, it acts like there's no filter. Today I learned. Can you put an empowered block already? No, you cannot put an empowered block back on top of the empower. I learned something new today. We're learning. Isn't learning amazing? And now I'm fishing again. Because you need fish for empowered phallus crystals. And the universe hates me. It wants me to suffer in this cruel Sisyphusian structure of my life and everything. I just feel... like, look at this. Look how nothing is happening. Are you entertained? 'Cause I'm not. What did I catch? Oh, I got one fish. Wow, that's amazing. Now I just need to do that a bajillion more times. The only problem, which is actually a fairly sizable problem for the future, for future automations, but not necessarily for right now, is that you can't put multiple recipes resources in one chest because it'll send some, it'll send some of them, like, it would send a redstone crystal to here, but then send the cobalt ingot to here, because it mixes up the ingredients, but whatever, such is life. I guess I just need to wait. I mean, what I could do is, use, do we have tiny chests in this pack? Tiny chest, tiny chest. I guess there would be an easy way to find out. We do have tiny mini chests is what they're called. These hold one item, which is useful. Maybe we can do something along those lines or something, I don't know. And now that I have these two titty looking things, I can come over here and I can make the thing that will get us to the next age. I already made the replicator and the scanner. They're both energy tier 4. I wonder what this is. Triggers age 7. Nice. Now I don't know what this does. Pattern storage. It doesn't have a power tier, so I'm guessing it doesn't take power, but we can take the other things and just slap them probably on this main cable, though I am fairly short on fluid conduits because I was too lazy to make more. Not really because I couldn't make more, but just because I was generally lazy. Scanner, replicator. I guess we can slap the replicator here. No explosions? Okay, great, good. Getting on our way. And then... oh. Hold on. There we go. No. No, 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 that wasn't right. That was not right. Okay. And, yeah, obviously we need to set the output. That would help. Come on, stop lagging. Extract, always active. Insert. I think this is how this works, right? Yes, it's in here. We're up to 800 millibuckets, which is pretty cool. And so the other thing is a scanner, which is also power tier 4. And that's where we'll scan our iridium, which I don't even know if I have. If I probably do, considering all the exploring I've done. And I don't even know what does this do? Hold on. I kind of want to put it somewhere. Let's put it over here. And oh, I guess maybe this just stores patterns? I don't know. But something I need to do in here. I did not read this part of the wiki page, but I bet it's there. To the wiki. The wiki says this should be over here, on top of here. And then we take... I did have iridium, by the way. You get these by finding these iridium shards in chests, village chests, and dungeon chests, and then you use a compressor to make the iridium ore. So that's how I got that. But to get patterns, I guess... let's see. Scanning... you take this thing, what looks like a titty, and you take this iridium. Wait, no. You put the titty there. And then you put the iridium here, and then it scans it? It takes a long time to scan it, apparently. Good God. An eternity later, the scanning has completed. And I guess save? And this saves it to the thing. And then we take the thing, and we put the thing over here, I think. Or do we put it in here? We put it in here. Maybe? Next pattern? Export to crystal, export from crystal. Import from crystal? Okay. There we go. And then... what? Export to crystal, last pattern, next pattern, import from crystal. It said when I put this next to it, I could see all the things. Oh, there we go. I just had to click on that, I guess. Iridium ore. Waiting. Okay, it's waiting. For what? Repeat run? Single run? Repeat run. Okay. It says EU0, UU12. I guess it needs 120 millibuckets. And then maybe when it gets when it continues using up all of this, it'll tell me, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing, if you haven't noticed. It could be a problem with, this MFSU. There's a lot of power being drained by a lot of things. I think this mass fabricator takes just about as much as power as you put into it, so, I don't know what that is, or when this will be done, but I will come back when this finishes. It did it! We already have 3, which is the number of times I've had to redo this clip. But it's making it, and now we can make all the stuff that iridium makes, which is basically the basis for all of the tiers, and then also some random crap. Turbines, you can smelt it into ingots, and whatever that was, but iridium plates is used for a bunch of stuff. Energy, let's see. I don't actually know what it's made for, because every time I saw iridium, I just blocked it out, like I could repress it and not have to deal with it. But now I actually have iridium and I can use it for stuff. I mean, I'm assuming it's useful for something. Oh yeah, we need it to make the hybrid solar panels, which is going to be the next place we go for power, because the reactor, even the top tier, like, super mega dangerous, this is entirely full of uranium reactors, can only produce around, I saw 900, about 1,000 ones that, I mean, from the links that were not completely dead and old that I could find about EU reactors, but hybrid solar panels, they can put out up to, I think, 4,000 EU per tick, the ultra advanced super special ones, solar panels, these ultimate hybrid solar panels, which require the samnarium alloy with the samnarium, and that one requires all of that. So that's going to be a little out of our reach, obviously, because our UU matter production is fairly pitiful right now. I only was able to make these 4 so quickly because I spent all of yesterday letting this build up. But we can use iridium for, specifically, I think it makes this, let's see, I know there's a bunch of stuff that requires it, but there's so much stuff that requires it that I don't entirely know how to find the most important things, but, we have that now. I don't think I've mentioned this yet. I'm beginning to work out the outside of this a little bit more, and I think it looks a lot better, especially breaking up this area, which was super flat and not broken up at all. I also, you'll notice I colored in the little design there. It was there before, but I colored it in with with the lighter basalt color, and I think that makes the design look a lot better. And I added these walls here, again in the same basalt, switched that out for basalt. I think adding another color in really helped break it up, as well as this having the second window here, similar to the design, similar kind of arch, but a little different and taller and stuff. I think it's working out. I got this roof up there totally not finished, and again up there not finished either, but it's progress. I added these things like there. I'm starting to add in some new designs of lights and stuff in the basalt areas. It's a little different. I was gonna go for something like that again, but I'm like, oh, maybe I'll change it up a little bit. And I think it worked well. There's one down there as well, so that's cool. I've been doing a tiny bit more building, starting to work on this area over here. Got these things up there, and I also added these designs up here and other such stuff. It's getting increasingly difficult to navigate this base, I will be completely honest, but I think it's starting to look pretty good, so worth it? I've also been doing more stuff on the inside, so if I can just get in there. And like I said, difficult to navigate, but perfect in every other way. No, that's not even true. I can't even tell you that, because I gotta be straight up and honest with you, but Flawless! Nailed it! Yeah, I changed out the basalt on those things to that, and I put a cyan floor over here because I didn't like the basalt. It was too flat. Looked too much like the roof, so I added these designs in here. I think that's the only thing I changed in here. Oh yeah, I added this, I filled in this roof area. This wall's still super flat, needs work, but, we're up, let's see how much iridium we're up to at this point. We're up to 4 iridium. Wow, such advancement. But that is all the time I have for this episode. So next time we will probably try to get to age 8, which I need to get an atomic calculator. Let's see, let's look at atomic calculator. Requires all this crap. So I need to get advanced assembly and atomic assembly, calculator assembly, all that crap. So I'm gonna say good day to you, Internet, and thank you for watching.